I'm gonna let y'all see this jungle. This is what happens to your garden when you can't garden because you can't see. So I haven't been in the garden since my last garden video, which was back in early August, late July, early August. And still got a few um, figs on the fig tree. They're probably not gonna ripen because the temperature is already changing and the fig tree's dropping its leaves. It's gonna get a severe cutback this year. Um, and these are the Jerusalem artichokes. They flowered, so that once those flowers die down and the plant starts dying back some more, then they'll be ready to harvest. I even had some volunteer tomatoes back here. Make some tomatoes. And then I got sweet potatoes over there on the other side of this mess. I got sweet potatoes growing over there. I got more Jerusalem artichokes taking over there. So that's fine. More food, more volunteer food. And I gotta get rid of these banana trees. They keep growing when I don't want them to grow. So they got to come out. But what I got sweet potatoes over here too. And I got some peppers, some hot peppers, habaneros. My husband needs to pick those because I can't touch them. And I forgot which ones those were, those peppers, but I got several different variety of peppers in there. There's basil here, a Thai basil, and then there's some more of the, and it's gonna self-seed over here, which is good. The potatoes are flowering, as you can see, the sweet potatoes. So hopefully we'll get some, enough for me to make several pies this year between this and the ones back there. So this is what I'm excited about though, and that is Jamaican sorrel, and so which is related to hibiscus and okra. So I'm out here to harvest these. I grew these because my son, he likes to make tea, and so I grew these for him. And I had seen it back here flowering, but I was trying to ignore it. So yeah. So I had this one over here, and it did well over here. So I'm gonna plant another one over here next year. Let them get a little bit bigger. It's about egg sacks. Those suckers got to go. It's dyeing my fingers. I wonder if you could use them to make for dye. To research that. But I need to move those onions because there's not a lot of sun over here on this side now, except for back there. So I'm gonna sit these onions over here. Let me show you. I'm still getting tomatoes. I hadn't been out here because I'm not supposed to be. I'm not supposed to be, technically not supposed to be out here now, because of the dust and stuff for my surgery. But I still got some tomatoes out here, all through there. It was some nice sized ones out here too. My husband hasn't been coming out here and getting them, but there was the one over here too that I planted. There's another one sorrel over here, but it didn't do as well as the one over on the other side. So my husband's gonna have to come in here and get those tomatoes and stuff out of there as well. There's some nice sized tomatoes in there, and there's still some cherry tomatoes. When what was her name? Helene. When that storm came through, she knocked over these Jerusalem artichokes over onto those tomatoes, and I have like several nice sized green ones over here for some fried green tomatoes. So I need to pick some of those Some of the other ones, I'm just going to let them drop. They'll go to seed next year. There ain't nothing in there. It's just a husk. They'll go to seed next year. And then we'll have a bunch of volunteers for this nice heirloom. I don't even remember what variety it was, but it was an heirloom variety. So that's my turmeric right there. These are asparagus fronds over here. There's some more turmeric over there. I got peppers over there he needs to pick. I'm trying to be good, not mess with a bunch of stuff out here. But a lot of these tomatoes, they've been drilled into by bugs. This one's okay. This one just needs to be washed. But there's a bunch over here. Yeah, so I'm gonna pull off a bunch of these green ones and take them into work. There are people who like green tomatoes at work. My daughter, she enjoyed it too. Look, I got a bunch of green ones right down here too. Set them up here off the ground so I can pick them. Yeah. So I have one pair. Don't worry about my car. She's getting fixed in another week or two. I had one pair, and she's almost ready to pick. She's starting to go soft. But last year I got like maybe 30, 40 pairs off of this pear tree. She was tired. She needed a rest. So next year I should be able to get some good pears off of her. The banana plants, what we do is I cut them back and I use them as mulch. So that's what I grow them for. Like, look at the ones back there. I grow them for mulch. So I'll cut it back, use it for mulch, and it helped me get back on top of my garden. Also proud of my early garden seasoning, but it is what it is. So these are potatoes. They may or may not do anything. There's some more Egyptian walking onions in there. Egyptian walking onions. This is a volunteer tomato. We ain't gonna get nothing from that. And some more Egyptian walking onions in here. So, but that's pretty much what's going on with the garden and seasoning. I'm kind of disappointed. I have to send my husband out here to get these peppers. This is what I'm talking about. Just set it and forget it. Some nice peppers. With those, and we have these right here. I got some jalapenos. I'll just show them to y'all. I mean, hey, I garden. I did my thing while I could. No one wanted to go blind, which is what happened with the cataracts, basically. So the jalapenos are turning red. So he'll be out here to get those soon. And these are the what do you call them? The jumbo jalapenos, the stuffing ones. And then we have banana peppers over here. And I've found that when I plant my banana peppers close to the jalapenos, they tend to have a little heat to them. Not, something that I'll actually eat, pleasant flavor. See, here's the other one. One of these is a heatless jalapeno, and the other one is a regular jalapeno. I'm not going to bite them to find out. So, then there's my strawberries. Looks like some sunflowers volunteered over there. It's kind of late. From the seeds off of these sunflowers. My gladioli. stupid, what's it called, that stuff? I can't stand this stuff. But next year will be good. Next year we'll be back to normal. Two good eyes, hopefully in good health. So next year I'll actually get a full, hopefully a full growing season, and I'll be able to grow the stuff in my garden the way I want next year. A car will be fixed. I'll be able to go to the Home Depot on my own and not have to harass my husband to take me places. This is a nice size one. Get it. But yeah, it did. The sorrel plant did really good over here in this corner. But I gotta get those spider webs down. That's for sure, for sure. But it's supposed to stay in the 60s. And I gotta put the water in my water barrels to fill up my water barrels. I catch the water when it rains. Keep my water barrels nice and full. So this is a weed, so it can come out. That is weed. Okay, so I'm hoping that I get some good sweet potatoes between this sweet potatoes over here and the sweet potatoes on the other side of the jungle. This is the onion that a coworker gave me. It'll have onions for next year. But yeah, I have there it is. That's my rosemary that I grew from my mother rosemary plant. So sick of these banana plants. This one came up with its root ball. I should put it in a bucket and grow it and give it to somebody. We'll sit it in here for now. It'll be alright in there. But yeah, I'm not supposed to be out here. I'm being bad. I know I'm being bad. There's another one, another baby banana. It can go in the bucket too. No, what I do is I just break the leaves off and I throw them down over my gardening area like that. So I strip the leaves like that and just throw them down. And we do that with all the banana plants. And we cover the whole garden. Once we clean the garden up, we cover the whole garden with these banana flowers like that. And just cover up everything with them. And they rot over the winter time and they help keep the garden kind of cleaned off. But like I said, I got behind because of my eyes illness. But I'm going to have a ton of Jerusalem artichokes, or some people call them fartichokes, but so far we haven't had that experience with them. But I know we got to take in, let's see this over here. Look, those green tomatoes right there. Next year the weeds are going to be horrible because of the of not being able to be out here because of my eyes. But we're gonna have plenty of Jerusalem artichokes. We're gonna have plenty of those all over the place. So yeah, but all these banana plants gonna get dug out. There's what I'm talking about. See, still got figs on the fig tree, but they're not gonna be ripened. They're not gonna ripen because they're too green. So this tree, and the tree's already losing off leaves. And what I'll do is I usually rake the leaves up back around the tree so that the leaves, as they decompose, they feed the tree. Um, but yeah, I'm not going through there because my right eye is still healing, so the vision is not 100% in my right eye yet. I still have some swelling on the cornea and stuff over there, but the sweet potatoes over there should be ready soon, and I can get those up and then start getting everything back here cleaned up and cut down and sawed up. And what I decided to do is that side on the right, I'm gonna dig it out, dig out the soil over there, pile the soil up on the left side, and then basically make a Hugo mound over there. Like everything that we cut off for the fig tree, gonna cut it in smaller pieces, put it down as the first layer, and then all of the other garden waste, gonna pile it on top of that to make a mound, so to speak. And then on top of that, take and put that soil that I dig out back over the top of that. And so as that stuff rots down, it's enriching the soil, keeping the soil, a better quality soil over there, because the soil over there is still hard. And then plus we cutting back the fig tree so it won't have all this shade back here. So I just wanted to hang out with y'all for a little bit. And I can read the screen again. Hey, Darcia. Hey, FR Humphrey. Um, and so, my only pair this year. But you take what you can take. I mean, I was giving them away last year. I had so many. So you take what you can get. But, you can cook with the banana leaves too. Like people that wrap pork in them. Like, and when they cook like pit pork and stuff and food, they wrap it in the banana leaves to help hold in the moisture and stuff. And they can also use banana leaves as plates. I use my banana leaves to help weed control in my gardens for the wintertime. But I still gotta wait until the rest of the flowers die back on the Jerusalem artichoke. And those hurricanes didn't do me no favors with the artichokes, and it didn't do me no favors with the corn. I mean, they knocked all of my Jerusalem artichokes. All of them got knocked down. The ones over here, the ones over there, all across the path, they got knocked down, and the ones over in the other garden got knocked down. But hopefully by the end of December, this whole garden will be completely cleared out. Everything will be in the mulch piles, and if the weather permits, before I put the banana fronds down, I'll be able to weed and till, and then put the banana fronds on top of the tilled soil, and then I'll be good to go when it comes time for spring. So yeah. So I'm gonna let y'all go. Just wanting to check in. Y'all take care. Love you guys. And y'all be safe if y'all in a storm zone, flood zone, whatever. Y'all be safe. Don't risk going out to see what's going on. Just don't risk it. Just stay home, cause you got all those emergency workers out there, and they need those roads to be clear. It's not fair to them to have to rescue you because you're being nosy when they're trying to get to someone who needs rescuing that actually was in a position where maybe their house flooded or road washed out or something very traumatic happened while you were in a safe spot in a safe zone. Don't go out there being nosy and looking around. Just watch the news. They got enough helicopters up there filming everything that you can see exactly what's going on where you're in your area. Just stay off the roads so the emergency crews don't have any problems getting to people who need their help. It could be somebody really sick. It could be a family member for all you know. So don't risk the life of your loved ones for being out there on the road just to be nosy to see what the storm did. All right? So that's my words of advice for y'all today. And I'll see y'all soon.